In a quiet village lived a young man named Emecha. He was hard-working. One day, everything changed. He saw her, beautiful, calm, gentle. There was something about her, something different. From that moment, Emecha's heart chose her. He found reasons to pass by her house, just to see her, just to hear her voice. Their conversations were simple, but meaningful. Their laughter, real. Love began to grow, quietly, deeply. One evening, under the shade of a tree, Emecha looked at her and said, "One day I will marry you." She smiled, but in her heart she believed him. But inside that same house there was another story. The father watched everything carefully. He had 2 daughters, the first and the second, and he began to notice something. Whenever men came, they always asked about the second daughter. They admired her, desired her, chose her. But the first daughter was always overlooked, ignored, forgotten. This troubled the father deeply, because in their tradition, the first daughter must marry first. But time was passing, and no one was choosing her. Then came Emecha. The father watched him closely. He saw the way Emecha looked at the second daughter, the love in his eyes, the certainty. And in that moment, the father made a decision that would change everything. One day, Emecha gathered courage and went to the family. "I have come," he said, "because I love your daughter and I want to marry her." The father nodded. Everything was arranged, bride price paid, traditions fulfilled. Joy filled Emecha's heart. Finally, he was going to marry the love of his life. But there was one thing he did not know. A plan had already been set in motion. According to their custom, the bride would be brought to him at night. So Emecha returned home, excited, full of hope. He prepared everything, cleaned his house, waited. Night came, and they brought his bride, covered, quiet, given to him. Emecha smiled, his heart full. At last, she was his. That night, he slept beside her, believing his promise had come true. But that same night, someone else was awake. The second daughter. She sat on the floor, her back against the wall, tears rolling silently down her face. She knew everything. Her sister had been given to the man she loved. Her heart could not accept it. "He promised me." Her voice broke. That night, she did not sleep. Every moment felt heavy. The man she loved was now with her sister. Morning came, and with it, truth. Emecha opened his eyes, turned, and looked at her face. Then suddenly, his heart stopped. This was not her. This was not the woman he loved. It was the elder sister.
Emecha sat on the bed, his heart pounding, his mind confused. He looked again, hoping he was wrong, but the truth remained. This was not the woman he loved. This was the elder sister. And in that moment, anger rose inside him. He stood up immediately, no words, no questions, and walked out, straight to his father-in-law's house. When he arrived, his voice was filled with fire. Why have you done this to me? I came for the one I love. Why did you deceive me?" The father looked at him calmly, unmoved. Then he said, "In our tradition, the first daughter must be married before the second." Emecha froze. Anger met tradition. But then he saw her standing at the door, quiet, still, the one he truly loved. Their eyes met, and everything came rushing back. The promise, the laughter, the dreams. Pain fueled his chest. He turned back to the father and said, "Tell me what I must do. I will pay any price. I will do anything. Just let me marry her." The father replied, "Then you must prepare another marriage, another bride price, another sacrifice." And Emecha agreed, without hesitation. He left that place and began to work, hard, day and night, through stress, through exhaustion, through disappointment, because love was driving him. But inside his house, there was someone else, his wife, the woman he never chose. That morning, she sat quietly, alone. She remembered everything. The way he looked at her. That moment when his face changed. The joy that disappeared. The silent message in his eyes. "You are not the one I wanted." Her chest tightened. Tears filled her eyes. But she did not cry out loud, because the deepest pain does not make noise, it hides. Later that day, she stood at her father's house, and she saw it again. The way Emecha looked at her sister, that look full of love, a look she had never seen before, a look she knew was not for her. In that moment, her heart broke completely. She was a wife, but not loved. She was present, but invisible. Days passed, and Emecha kept working, pushing himself, driven by one goal, to marry the woman he truly loved. After all the struggle, he returned, with everything required. This time, there was no deception, no confusion. He married the second daughter, the love of his life, and the house changed. Joy entered, love filled the air, but in the same house, another heart was still breaking. The first wife, watching, living in a marriage where love was never hers. But God was watching. He saw her pain, he saw her tears, the silent cries no one heard, because sometimes man may overlook you, man may reject you, but God never does. The one who is unloved by man can still be chosen by God.